Hello and welcome to the music theory lessons. This is Max here. I will bring you some music theory lessons. I just decided to do this to help out my students, so we can spend the time of the lesson playing and doing some technical stuff in the instrument more than the theoretical stuff. So we will do today the stuff which is the most basic thing, and I think the appropriate starting point. I'm just assuming that you have no idea about music theory or music knowledge whatsoever. So the stuff is the system that we use to write music down, you know, the music notation system, and it consists of 5 lines that I'm sure you saw that in the school or somewhere. And these are the lines 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, always counting from the bottom. Between the lines you will have some spaces as well that count 2, 3, and 4 spaces. And over these liner spaces is where we put the notes. Okay? But before this, in the very beginning of the musical piece, you will have the treble clef. I mean, you have different kind of clef, but for guitar, you have the treble clef, which is this, that everyone knows and everyone see that. The name is treble clef. Okay, and it's used for the high-pitched instruments such as trumpet, violin, I don't know, harmonica, even for the right hand on the piano, which is the one that play on the high pitch end. Okay, for guitar, it's used as well, even though the guitar is not like in the higher end of the music spectrum. But anyways, we use the treble clef. I will do all the steps to do the right treble clef. It's kind of a spiral in the beginning. Okay. So in the beginning, semicircle. From the second line, going up to the third and coming back. Then continue to the first. Okay. That will be. And then a little tail in the end. So one more time. Lovely. I don't have the better calligraphy you ever see, but I think it's a pretty decent work. One more. Okay. So let me just rubber this out, and we will start with the position of the notes on the staff. So we said that we have 5 lines. 2, 3, 4, 5. And the clef, treble clef. So the position of the note. The notes normally are placed either in the line or the spaces, okay? We will start from this note here, right below the staff. That will count as a space. Then line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space. For the moment, that will be it. So what are those? Remember, yes, I forgot to tell you. Remember that we have 7 notes in music only, no? Going from A all the way up to G. C, D, E, F, and G. Okay? Of course, most of the instruments, they have more than 7 notes. So what you do is you just continue with the cycle. After the last note, you start again with the first one and continue. And the same thing goes going backwards. Okay? Anyways, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Only 7 notes. Let's name these notes here. Right below the system you have a D, and then just following the alphabet going up. It's like a stair or something. D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Okay, so this, how do you play this in the guitar? So this D here, this G, and this B. Let me just do it better. And this E, those are the open strings. So this E will be the first string, the one on the bottom of the guitar. The smaller one, the thinnest one, if you play the classical guitar, will be the one from the plastic strings, the smaller one. If you play the electric guitar or acoustic guitar, it's the smaller. It's always the smaller. Okay, that E. And then this B will be the second string on the guitar. And this G will be the third string in the guitar. And this D will be the fourth string in the guitar. Okay? Those are the open strings. Remember something very important that it's a very usual misconception, misunderstanding. The lines in the staff are not related at all with the strings in the guitar. Okay? In the guitar you have 6 strings, the staff have 5 lines, but it doesn't matter because, for example, this B is B for guitar and it's on the third line of the staff. Is a B for a guitar, for a harmonica, for a piano, for whatever. It's always B. Okay? It's not related to the music, to the strings of the guitar. Anyways, and what happened with the rest of the notes? Let's start with this one. All these 3 notes, D, E, and F, will be on the 4th string. D will be the 4th string open, E will be 4th string in the 2nd fret, and F will be 4th string in the 3rd fret. Okay? So the frets are the divisions, division of these spaces that you have on the neck of the guitar that are divided by a small metal piece. Then on the 3rd string you will have 2 notes. You will have G, which is the open string, and then A, which is the 3rd string in the 2nd fret, in the 2nd space of the neck. Then on the 2nd string, 3 notes. B is the open one, C on the 1st, and D on the D on the 3rd. Then E on the open string, F on the 1st string, and G on the 3rd string. Okay? Of course, the guitar and most of the instruments, they have more notes than the notes that you have here. For these extra notes, we will use what is called the ledger lines, or it's kind of additional lines that you put on top or on bottom of the system, but we will see them in the next video. For the moment, we will stay with this. 3 notes in the 4th string, 2 notes in the 3rd, 3 notes in the 2nd, 3 notes in the 1st. Remember, first open is E, is located up here on the system, and is the 1st string on the guitar. In the middle of the system will be B, which is the 2nd string open. On the 2nd line of the staff will be G, which is the 3rd string in the guitar. And the 4th string in the guitar is a D, and on the system is right below, just right below the staff. Okay? So let's do a short recap quickly. Okay, so the staff, 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, you always count from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Same for the spaces, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Then in the beginning you have the treble clef, and then you have the notes that go either on the spaces or the lines, and it's always kind of a stair. Actually, a scale, the word scale comes from Italian and from Latin, for that matter, from the word scala, which means stair, in Latin and Italian and most of the Latin languages. So, the name of these notes, D, E, F, G. G is the last one. We have only 7 notes. Then start all over the cycle. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then, how do you play this note in the guitar? These 3 notes go in the first string. These 3 notes goes in the second. These 2 notes are in the 3rd string. And these 3 notes are in the 4th string. Okay? D is the string open. I will just change the color. E will be the 4th string in the 2nd fret. F will be the 4th string in the 3rd fret. Remember, the frets are the divisions that you have, these little spaces that you have on the neck of your guitar. Then 3rd string, 2 notes. The 3rd string open will be G. The 3rd string in the 2nd fret will be A. Then on the 2nd string you will have 3 notes. B is the open one. Then C in the 1st and D on the 3rd frets. No, all of them are on the 2nd string. 2nd string open is B. 2nd string in the 1st fret is C. 2nd string in the 3rd fret is D. Then E will be the 1st string open, the one on the bottom of the string, the smaller one. Then 1st string in the 1st fret will be F, and 1st string in the 3rd fret will be G. Very good, guys. See you in the next video. In the next video we will talk about the ledger lines. And to my students, don't forget to practice the stuff and don't forget to check on the videos. Bye bye.